Ruadh, a name meaning red in Irish and Scottish Gaelic, appears in various forms throughout Celtic mythology, often associated with warriors, rulers, and mystical beings. Though there is no singular definitive myth about a figure named Ruadh, the name itself carries deep cultural and symbolic significance. In Celtic tradition, the color red often represented war, supernatural power, and a connection to the otherworld. Figures bearing the name Ruadh or its variations frequently appeared as formidable warriors, kings, or magical entities, reinforcing the ancient belief that red-haired or red-clad individuals possessed extraordinary abilities. One of the most notable appearances of Ruadh in Celtic legend is the character of Ruadh Rophessa, sometimes linked to Nuada, the silver-handed king of the Tuatha Dé Danann. The title Rophessa means great knowledge or high wisdom, suggesting that this figure was not just a warrior, but also a sage, endowed with divine insight. This aligns with the common Celtic motif, where wisdom and battle prowess were deeply interconnected, as seen in figures like the Druid warriors of old. Ruadh Rophessa was believed to hold mystical knowledge, possibly connected to the healing and leadership traditions of the Tuatha Dé Danann, making him a bridge between the mortal realm and the divine. Another reference to Ruadh can be found in various Irish and Scottish folktales, where red-haired warriors or supernatural beings played significant roles. In medieval Irish lore, red-haired figures were often seen as either great heroes or ominous harbingers of doom. The red men, Fir Ruadh, were spectral figures in Scottish and Irish tales, sometimes appearing as supernatural warriors guarding otherworldly treasures or challenging mortals to impossible tasks. These beings symbolize the link between life and death, chaos and order, making their presence both awe-inspiring and fearsome. The significance of the name Ruadh in Celtic mythology is also reflected in the idea of the Red King, a figure that appears in various legends, sometimes as a powerful ruler, other times as a guardian of sacred knowledge. In some interpretations, the Red King is linked to the sun, fire, and divine inspiration, embodying the energy of transformation and battle. The Celts often associated red with warriors due to its connection with bloodshed and vitality, reinforcing the idea that those named Ruadh carried the essence of warriors blessed by the gods. The otherworldly connections of Ruadh are also evident in certain Irish myths that speak of red-haired sorcerers or otherworldly visitors clad in red robes. These figures were believed to be messengers of fate, capable of bestowing great fortune or doom upon those they encountered. In some versions, they served as protectors of enchanted lands, bearing unworthy mortals from entering the sacred realms of the gods. One of the most enduring legacies of the Ruadh archetype is its presence in Celtic warrior culture. Many historical warriors and chieftains bore names derived from Ruadh, emphasizing their prowess in battle and their connection to the divine. In ancient Ireland and Scotland, warriors often painted themselves with red ochre before battle, a tradition that may have been linked to the mythical Ruadh figures, reinforcing the belief that red conferred protection, strength, and supernatural power. The symbolism of red in Celtic mythology extends beyond warriors and kings. It was also connected fertility, passion, and sacrifice. The Celts viewed red as a color of intense energy, often associated with the life force itself. Many rituals involved offerings of red-colored objects, or the spilling of blood to appease the gods. This further cements the idea that figures named Ruadh, or those linked to red imagery, held special importance in mythological and spiritual traditions. In later folklore, red-haired individuals were often considered to have a special fate, believed to be marked by the otherworld. Some legends claimed that red-haired children were destined for greatness or doom, emphasizing the dual nature of the Ruadh archetype, both a blessing and a curse. This belief continued for centuries, influencing everything from medieval poetry to modern superstitions about redheads having fiery tempers or supernatural gifts. Though Ruadh as a singular figure is elusive in Celtic mythology, his essence is scattered throughout countless myths and traditions. Whether as a warrior, a king, a sorcerer, or a supernatural guardian, the Ruadh archetype embodies the Celts' deep respect for the power of color, symbolism, and fate. His legacy continues to inspire tales of strength, wisdom, and the eternal connection between the human world and the mystical forces that govern it.